this, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Here, hold on. I'm gonna go up and get a closer look. You guys stay behind the car. Just stay low. Stay right there. I'll be right back.
No, don't do it.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not looking good. I don't think we can. Hey, okay. Wait right there. I'm gonna get the security, right? And you guys go.
No.
Yeah, yes, dude.
No, don't do it.
For the podcast. Hey, you! Philly cheesesteaks suck!
No, they don't.
Balboa lost the second fight!
From the alley-oops at Keysar to the glory days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way. From off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers cutback.
It's 49ers cutback time. The 49ers are about to hit Philly harder than Clubber Lang hit Rocky in the first fight and KO Philly's season.
They're about to find out it's not always sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't come prepared with a pun, so the Niners are gonna win, guys. Promise you. Book it.
Hey, nice glasses.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So
Where'd you get those?
Yeah.
Guess you're just gonna have to wait to find out.
And now it's time for the 49ers offense and the Eagles defense.
And now the starting lineup for your 49ers offense. At offensive line, at left tackle, Trent Williams. At left guard, Laken Tomlinson. At center, Ben Garland. At right guard, Daniel Brunskill. And at right tackle, Mike McGlinchey. At quarterback for the 49ers should be Nick Mullins. There is still an off chance we see Jimmy G this week, but most likely we're going to see Mr. Pylon Nick Mullins. At running back replacing Raheem Mostert, we have Jarek Jet McKinnon. At fullback, we have Juice. And at the receivers, we have rookie Brandon Ayuk and RZKB Kendrick Bourne. And at tight end, welcome the return of the People's tight end, George Kittle.
And now it's time for the starting Eagles defense. At D end, Derek Barnett. At the D tackle spot, Malik Jackson. At the other D tackle spot, the ageless wonder that is Fletcher Cox. At the other D end, we have Brandon Graham. At will linebacker, one Duke Riley. At the middle linebacker spot, TJ Edwards. At the Sam linebacker, Nathan Gary, or Jerry, spelled with a G, could be either way. At the left cornerback, you have Darius Slay. The right cornerback, Mikael Roby-Coleman. At free safety, Rodney McLeod. And at strong safety, Jalen Mills. And now it is time for those offensive key matchups for the 49ers. Ant, you're up first, big guy. What do you got?
I got the 49ers running backs against the Eagles, kind of no-name linebackers. I mean, they really don't have any big names that you would know. I think the 49ers need to be able to run the ball this week. It needs to be something that they do and be executed at a high level. So far this season, the 49ers run game has been iffy at best. Some big runs, but no consistency. So I think this is going to be the key matchup for the 49ers. Can the running backs outmatch these Eagles, these no-name linebackers, and get it done and make it a lot easier for the quarterback and make the offense finally start humming like it should? I think that'll be a key, and if the 49ers win this matchup, they will win this game. Time of possession, control the clock, control the game, big-time win. So hopefully the 49ers running backs get it done.
My offensive key matchup is the 49ers wide receivers, so Ayuk, Bourne, Trent Taylor, Dante Pettis, Mohamed Sanu, all those guys winning their one-on-one matchups with the Eagles corners. That is Nickel Roby-Coleman and Darius Slay are their starting corners. These will be the best set of corners that they've faced so far this year. And it's a pretty tough matchup, but they really need to help Nick Mullins out and get open when they're one-on-one matchups for 49ers passing game to be effective. We know Kittle can get open, but we need the receivers to be able to get open as well.
Big time. Absolutely need to get open. My matchup was our left guard, Laken Tomlinson, versus interior defensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles, specifically Fletcher Cox. Laken Tomlinson has had a couple rough games for the 49ers at the left guard spot. PFF has graded him as one of the worst offensive linemen on our roster for the team. He has struggled. He's had a couple of bad possessions, bad series where he doesn't really block well and series stall offensively. Now, I know the Giants, that wasn't really the case. We didn't have a single punt. But he did put us in some bad situations, some 3rd and longs, 2nd and longs, and forced Nick Mullins to have to make some throws. We do not want to put Nick Mullins in positions where he has to play on an obvious passing down and put him in a position where he's got to make tight, difficult throws against this secondary. As Horst just pointed out, this is the best secondary we faced. We want to make his life as easy as possible if he does end up being the guy behind center this week on Sunday night. Hopefully we get Jimmy G back, but if not, Laken Tomlinson, got to take care of Fletcher Cox, got to establish his run game early, got to keep Nick Mullins protected, put him in good passing downs, set downs where we can get a good play action fake, get those linebackers up in space, and free up easy routes across the middle where he's shown he can make those throws effectively and efficiently.
What was that? I know, me too. This guy loves the 49ers Cutback podcast, and I'm sure so do you. So be sure to scroll down, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all our content.
All of it. All of that content. Now, guys, we gave a little teaser at the start of the show. You know, we showed us out in front of Philly, trying to get that distraction with the security guards. Let's go back. Let's check in on our trip earlier to Philadelphia and see how that panned out.
Back to Philly.
As you guys can see, we've made it into Eagles practice. Alex's distraction worked. Now we're going to take a look, see what's up with these guys.
We're here to find out what's going on with Carson Wentz.
Let's check it out.
Hey, Carson, you're looking great, man. You're looking fantastic. What are you two doing here?
Oh, we got a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
Who are you with?
We're not with anyone.
We're not with anyone, no. I mean, how else would we get here? We're obviously allowed.
Clearly.
It's a good point. It's a good point. All right, what's up?
What, do you think we just walk into an NFL facility?
Right? There's like security and stuff. This guy.
That's a good point. Okay, what you got?
Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good out here today.
He is. He's looking fantastic. Look at the footwork.
Are you his coach, or are you the
Yeah,
quarterback?
I'm the quarterback coach for Philadelphia Eagles. He looks incredible. I mean, the footwork looks great. I know he's had some struggles here early on, but the arm strength is back. You know, the injuries in the past couple seasons behind him. But he's got to get him comfortable in the pocket. He's got to trust that O-line, but he'll get there. He'll get there.
Okay. One other question. Who is that?
Oh, that's Jalen Hurts, man.
Oh, from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Wonderful quarterback. Kid is special. Needs some time. He's got some things to iron out. He's going to need some time. But special talent.
Special, like he had needed help with his grades?
No, special as in like, you know, special for an NFL quarterback.
Oh.
Huh. Who are you guys with again?
Why'd you guys draft Jalen Hurts? I mean, like, you had Carson Wentz, he's a franchise quarterback. Why would you draft Jalen?
Can I tell you guys something off the record?
What record? We don't have a record.
There is no record.
Yeah, there's no record.
Okay. Looking good, Carson. Nice ball, buddy. Jalen's our playoff quarterback. What are you guys looking at?
Nothing. No one.
You guys should be here. Security! Get these guys out of here. Get them. I can't believe what in the absolute hell. God!
Nice pick, Carson!
Gosh dang it. Guys, wait for me! Oh my gosh.
You! There's another one!
There he is! Get him! Cheesesteaks are delicious!
Oh Oh yeah, guys. These are famous person sunglasses. Just want you to know that.
Did you clean those for COVID?
I mean, yikes. Thank goodness Horse is on the podcast, man. I don't know what I'd do without you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Make sure it's at least 90%.
90%, folks. Let's kick it off with these Philadelphia Eagles offensive starters and the 49ers defensive starters.
And now it's time for the Eagles offense. Right tackle, Lane Johnson. Right guard, Matt Pryor. Center, Jason Kelsey. Left guard, Nate Herbig. Left tackle, Jason Peters. Tight end, Zach Ertz. At wide receiver, hopefully, former Cal. Standout receiver, Deshaun Jackson. Wide receiver, Greg Ward. Wide receiver, JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Running back, Miles Sanders. And at quarterback, Mr. Jason Hill's love, Carson Wentz.
Now the starting lineup for the 49ers defense. At defensive end, Kerry Hyder. At defensive tackle, DJ Jones. At the other defensive tackle, the first-round pick, Javon Kinlaw. And at the other defensive end, Eric Armstead. Now the hot boys at outside linebacker, Quan Alexander. At outside linebacker, Aziz Al-Shair, replacing the injured Dre Greenlaw. And at middle linebacker, we have Fred Warner. At corner, we have Jason Verrett, and we have Akilla Witherspoon. And at safeties, we have Jaquiski Tart and Jimmy Ward. And we'll also see a lot of the reigning Block is Hot Defensive Player of the Week, K'Wan Williams at nickelback.
And now it's time for those defensive key matchups for the 49ers defense. Horst, we'll start with you, big guy. What you got?
My defensive key matchup is Fred Warner against Eagles running back Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is clearly the Eagles' biggest threat with all the guys they have out. Fred Warner is going to be integral in stopping their run game between the tackles, and he probably also will have some coverage responsibility on him as well. So if Fred Warner can really step up and shut Miles Sanders down, it gives the 49ers a great chance to stop their offense.
My defensive matchup is Jason Verrett versus the Philadelphia Eagles wide receivers, kind of the mash crew. But it's more Jason Verrett versus Jason Verrett, because if Jason Verrett can play at the elite level he did when he was a Pro Bowler, then he can return to that form, then he can stop anyone at any time. He really was a very good player, very elite, had elite speed. The question is still the speed. I'm looking forward to seeing if he can play at that quick speed and really get in and out of breaks. Watching the All-22 film, he really played good last week. I look for him to stack on that performance and stuff the Philly wide receivers. If they have everybody intact, it could be fun to watch.
Absolutely. Always fun to watch. Jason Verrett, man, he's a talent. He's a special talent. Hopefully he can continue to stay healthy, and hopefully he continues to play at the level he's been playing at. As for my defensive key matchup, it's the rookie. It's Javon Kinlaw versus interior offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the only reason for me that it's a key matchup is because this is a chance for Kinlaw to really put his best foot forward and have not just a confidence-building game, but just a huge performance-type game for Javon Kinlaw. This Eagles O-line has been struggling. They have guys on IR. They have guys hurt. They have guys who are not playing at a high level right now. They're really struggling to protect Carson Wentz. And in all honesty, this is a chance for Kinlaw to show out, have his big breakout performance that everyone is kind of wanting him to have and been waiting for him to have. He hasn't had the big sack games. He hasn't really been a guy who's done a whole lot other than stuff the run, and a lot of people feel like Kinlaw hasn't done really anything at all whatsoever. That's just not the case. If you watch the All-22 film, Javon Kinlaw is fantastic. Fantastic in what they're asking him to do. He isn't a guy who's putting up big numbers stat-wise, but his performance and the job that he is doing, he's doing exactly what the 49ers need him to do to prevent the O-line from getting pressure and firing off the line and pushing the defensive line and creating gaps for running backs. And that's going to be big this week. I think Javon Kinlaw needs to have a big week, and if he does, it's going to be really hard for this Eagle offense to get going.
Wow, that's really bold. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And my wow, that's bold prediction for this week against the Eagles is that the 49ers will intercept Carson Wentz 2 times.
2 times. Bold. Horst, what about you, man?
My wow that's bold for this week is that rookie receiver Brandon Ayuk will catch his first receiving touchdown and have over 100 total yards.
Wow, that's bold.
That's really bold.
And needed. Whoa. Big time whoa. Mine will be that Javon Kinlaw, as I just talked about and just stated, has to have the game of his life, and he is going to, gentlemen. 2 sacks and a forced fumble.
That's pretty bold.
It's pretty bold. Javon
Whoa.
Kinlaw, don't let me down, man. Whoa. Whoa.
Make sure to check out Tuesday's episode. We'll be breaking down the game against the Eagles, letting you know all the big plays that happened, where the 49ers were successful. We'll also break down our key matchups, let you know if the 49ers were winners or losers on those. Plus, we'll give out our player awards and hopefully a nice SAWFT soft player award.
There's definitely going to be a soft player. It's just a matter of who. Just a matter of who. It's time for Lock It Up, boys. Here we go.
Oh yeah? Então. É? Okay. I'm on. Oh, we're on. It's on the thing. Very nice. Hello, friends. How are you today? Good to see you. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have to be that close. I go back more. Okay, too close. There we go. Hello, friends of Cutback podcast. My name is José Manuel Francisco Anton Esteves, and I am the great cousin of Anthony. Oh, excuse me. No, it's the Azorean one. Yes. Why he say Azorean one? There's many from the Azores. I don't know why he say he the one. But anyway, he my little cousin, he told me that he has a podcast about football. And I tell him, oh, Anthony, can I be on your podcast for fun, to have some fun about the football? And he said, okay, yeah, post, Tim, you can come, yes. So I come here and I'm here to talk to you about the great Portuguese football. Talk about Eusebio, talk about Figo, Ronaldo, Pauleta, Nani. Huh? Okay. Not Portuguese football. Then what football we talk about? American football. Will you use your hands? There's nothing difficult with your hands. It's more difficult with your feet. Okay, American football. I come wearing the Azores and the Portuguese jersey. I don't have maybe. Oh, here. Oh, yes. Okay. Anthony has a cup of sit here. A helmet. Helmet. Okay. All right. Anyway, here to talk about the football. He wants to tell. I have to pick teams. Pick the teams. There's no Port. There's no Benfica. He gave card. A card to who will I pick for the games. Okay, so these are Anthony's picks, and I will simply say them to the Cutback podcast. No, still too close. Too close. Okay. Anyway, so first he picked Uj. How do you say this? Seahawks. Seahawk. What is a Seahawk? O que é isso? É bird, não é? Seagull. Caw, não é? Okay, the Seahawks over the Dolphins. Those Dolphins, they're cute. Dolphins are cute. There's some cool dolphins in the Azores. Yeah, you see them by the beach. Yeah, but they don't win the game. No, that's just the Seagulls win the game. Yeah, and then next up he has os Cardinals. Cardinals. Ai, Jesus. Ai, o Cardinal. I no go to church last weekend. Oh, the Melkings. More birds. What is with the American football? They don't. It's all birds. That's it. Okay. He say the Cardinals over the Panthers. I use Black Panther. That's a good movie. Black Panther is a good movie. He thinks the Cardinals over the Black Panther. Okay, I don't know, but he know more about it, I guess. Then we have Los Angeles Rams over the Gigantes. The Giants. The Rams defeat the Giants. Yes. And then, of course, he pick os 49ers. Ela, estás a ver? Os 49ers aqui over the Eagles. Again, with more birds. Football, they run out of animals, so they all choose like 25 birds or something. I don't know. Okay, so there you go. The Seagulls over the Dolphins, os Cardinals over the Black Panthers, os Rams over the Gigantes, and the 49ers over the Eagles. Okay, so there is your picks for the 49ers Cutback podcast. There you go. It was an honor to be here with all of you. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my cafezinho here. My Portugal jersey and my Açores hat. I'm going to listen to the Portuguese kids, their comedy albums, and maybe some Nelly Furtado, maybe some fados também, and enjoy the games for this Sunday. Okay, you all have a happy festa. Okay, tá bem. Okay, mas para isto. How do you stop it? What do I touch the thing? Do I touch? Where's the?
First up on the docket for Lock It Up this week is a game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. They are in Miami, 10 a.m. game. Ant, what do you got?
10 a.m. on the East Coast. These are the scary ones. I don't know if Mr. Unlimited has unlimited miles, how he's going to get there. I think the Miami Dolphins are going to score 27 points. Is that enough to beat the Seattle Seahawks? Not today. 31 points for the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle 31-27. They remain undefeated. Finns cannot stop them.
I know you guys think that Seattle's going to struggle. I just don't see it. I think they're too much better than Miami. I think I have Seattle winning 35-17.
35-17. This is one, Ant, you and I talked about it a little bit before we started the pod today and started the show. I've been going back and forth. This has been a tough one for me. But if you're going to go big, boys, you got to go big or go home, and I'm going big. Miami Dolphins upsetting the Seattle Seahawks in what some are going to say is, how is it possible? Fairly low-scoring game, 24-21 Miami.
They're going to slow down that Seattle offense.
Got Myles Gaskin, baby. I need him to do it.
How much did your buddy Mark Kaplan pay you to say that?
Nothing. No money. $0. You're welcome, Mark.
All right, Horse. The next game up is Arizona versus the Carolina Panthers. Who you got?
I just don't think Carolina's offense has enough punch without McCaffrey. I have Arizona winning 27-10.
Haven't taken the Arizona Cardinals once, and I'm going to stick with it. Going against the Arizona Cardinals, I don't trust you. I don't like you. You beat us week 1. This is your punishment. One more loss, and I'll feel better, and maybe I'll start being unbiased. I do believe that the Carolina Panthers, yes, they've been struggling, but they did get a big win last week. I think they have some momentum going. Yes, I understand that Christian McCaffrey is a big part of their offense, but I think not having Christian McCaffrey, it might actually help them find some balance a little bit and help Teddy Bridgewater learn to trust his receiving core. I do think the loss of Budda Baker is going to be a big deal for the secondary, and that might open up some opportunities for them to exploit that defense. I have a 20-17 Carolina win.
I have this one being close as well, but I have Kyler Murray is just better than Teddy Bridgewater, and he's going to make one more play than Teddy Bridgewater is. 24-17, Arizona Cardinals over the Carolina Panthers.
So the next game on the list is the New York Giants versus the LA Rams. What do you got?
This is a fairly easy one. I don't think anyone can pick the Giants ever again the rest of the season after losing to the San Francisco 49ers C team. Some people refer to it as the D team. Other people refer to it as a JV football team. But at the end of the day, the San Francisco 49ers second string, third string is very deep. The Rams, we're not talking about their second string. We're talking about their first string, their go-to guys. The Giants really have no chance in this game. I have this being atrociously bad, 42-10. Not St. Louis. It's LA.
I have McVay has these guys ready. These guys are going to take care of business. New York is traveling to the Rams, which is always hard to go to the other side. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the Giants lose big. I think it's going to be 31-10. Not as quite as big as you, but 31-10 for me.
Yeah, I have it 31-10 or 31-13 Rams, and I think the only thing that keeps it from being, a little worse is I think the Giants are going to show up with a lot of fight after being embarrassed last week and mocked in the media after losing to the Niners backups. They've been mocked all week. I think they'll show up with a lot of fight, but they just don't have the talent.
They'll show up with a lot of big people.
David Gettleman, man. They got all the big people there. Right now, they don't have anyone that can win them any games, and that's not a good thing. Now for the game that we're excited for, this Sunday night matchup at 5:20 p.m. Philadelphia Eagles versus your San Francisco 49ers.
Is that Pacific time?
It is Pacific time. Ant, what do you got?
This game is going to get off to kind of a back and forth start, I think. And I think once all the adjustments are made and they settle in, I think the 49ers are going to handle the Eagles. And I think they're going to put a big KO into their season, and the 49ers are going to win 38-17.
Ooh.
I have the Niners winning as well, not by that as much as you. I think it's going to be a decently close game. I have the 49ers being ahead the whole game, but never really pulling away, 27-21.
27-21, okay. All right, I got the San Francisco 49ers, okay. I don't think this thing is going to be close early. I think the Niners are going to get a little bit of a lead and then go into a little bit of a, maybe not a stall tactic, but Kyle Shanahan playing a little bit more conservative with these guys. I know he didn't last week, but I think he may this week, especially with guys like Kittle being back in for the first time and Jet being so close to coming back. I do think that the 49ers win this thing fairly big, but I think it's going to be closer to probably like 28-13.
No more conservative Kyle.
No more conservative Kyle gone now?
I think he's gone. I think he's looking to step on people's throat.
Dead and gone. Oh my gosh. It's the debut of the belt.
My belt.
Hey, look. Oh, yeah, I'm winning.
Surprise. He is. We got our Lock It Up champion.
I'm the champ.
Just give those to anyone.
Suck on it, horse.
It is. It is currently his belt. I do want to point out,
the champ is here.
I do want to point out, I did record the first ever undefeated week in Lock It Up history.
I'll just bring this out. Your moral victories mean nothing.
All right. I mean, that's technically true. You've heard from us. We want to hear from you. Let us know what the score is going to be for this San Francisco Niners Philadelphia Eagles game in the comment section down below. Give us your predictions. Let us know what you think is going to happen. And hopefully it comes true. And hopefully it's pro Niners. Unless, of course, you're an Eagles fan. And then, it should still be pro Niners.
Super excited for this week's game. I'm super excited to see the 49ers play someone that's not from New York. And I think they're going to have a great game this week. I'm excited to see continued improvement of Ayuk. What else do you guys want to see?
I want to see George Kittle healthy in this offense with Ayuk. I want to see Javon Kinlaw dominate up front. And I want to see a healthy Jason Verrett performing at an elite level against this wide receiving core of the Philadelphia Eagles.
I want to see the 49ers take care of business again. They need to get to 3-1 and really establish themselves as one of the better teams still in the NFL. I don't think anyone's taking them seriously from just beating the two New York teams. But I think even though Philly's struggling this year, they're still a team that people consider, a real football team in the NFL and somebody that needs to be dealt with. This was a game that we kind of looked at as the first possibility the 49ers could lose. Hopefully we get some guys back and we continue to see these guys gel. But I'm excited to see, where the 49ers are moving forward, how they're adjusting to the injuries, and what's going to happen in this game.
To be honest, just excited for another Sunday of NFL football.
That's right.
Absolutely. And before we go, do not forget to hit that like button, smash and spike that subscribe button like the Niners are going to smash and spike the Eagles this weekend. And leave a comment while you're at it as well.
All right, you know what time it is, guys. Chalk another one up.